It's showtime.
Welcome into the SEC Pub.
Welcome in. It is the SEC Pub. I'm Dale. We got Chili Will in the building. What's up, man?
What's good, brother?
And Jake, Mr. Ohio State, in the building. What's up, man?
I'm dying. I got the Will
Ohio
sickness.
State was dying.
Yeah,
Are you sick? Are you sick now?
Yeah, I can't quit the sneezing of the coughing, but I'm here.
All right, man. Look,
I ain't gonna let
appreciate
Will
you being
upstage
here.
me. Will was here when he was sick. I got to do the same damn thing.
Yeah, I
Shouldn't
love
have
it.
been. I was dying on the show.
You were the Walking Dead.
Like it started that day, and then I'm still sick. Kind of.
Yeah, man. I didn't even know you could be pale. I found out that day.
You know how it is, man. That when you're sick, the further tonight it gets, the worse you start feeling.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what it is about that, but yeah, you start feeling like trash at night, man.
Yeah, because I was pretty good for the play call sheet, and then not the poly perspective,
Right.
and then
Right.
time we got the SEC, I was dragging crazy.
Yeah, man. So let's talk about our top story here. The lawsuit from Brian Kelly. He is suing LSU because he's absolutely right. LSU is looking for a reason to fire him with cause and trying to lower the amount of money he's owed. And, I saw reports a few weeks back. I mean, well, I guess like a few weeks back, but a week back or so, that they had already got to something where they was going to get him and then hold it over his head and get him to sign some paper and, and get this whole thing settled. But, Brian Kelly did not. So he's filed this lawsuit to get this thing, I guess, figured out right away. But LSU's responding by they're kind of playing, I guess, semantics and stuff, saying, hey, you're not officially fired yet, like formally terminated. You're still getting your $800,000 a month, right? But what's the problem? So it's just, just one of the things you're gonna do when you don't have the trees out there to just pay this man to go away. All right. No, you got some trees, but they're like, yo, let's see if we get this money down. So, and that's what's going on. So they did the same thing with Coach O, and they lost, and they had paid them the whole money. I mean, that's what's going to end up happening here too, But if somebody did, want to fabricate something and put it out there, then that's basically what this lawsuit is trying to stop. So stop them from coming up with a reason to fire him with cause.
Yeah, like I think LSU is corny for even trying that. It's buyer's remorse. You messed up. You got the wrong guy. He sucked. You fired him. Pay the money. Move on. That's simple.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be like this.
I mean, it's what it took to get somebody to come from another school where they were basically going to be set to retire there, and that's the kind of package it took to get him. And you didn't mind with that package because you were sold on the record he had prior to coming to LSU. You were sold on his track record overall, taking over different schools and leading them to better positions than he came, when he got hired. So that's why you got stuck with that contract. But you're stuck with the contract, and like I said, if y'all was gonna make this move, you got to be able to pay for it. Like this is an expensive move.
Yep.
Because this is not the first. This is just the first step of it, right? Getting him to agree to something. You're still gonna have to hire somebody else, and then when you hire somebody else, they're probably gonna want to fire most of the coaches that's already on the staff right now. So you got to pay these people too to go away. So it doesn't stop.
It just sounds like to me, LSU's out here creating jobs.
Well, they are creating jobs. Yeah, that's exactly what this is. Creating a position.
They're also setting money on fire, but
that's what rich people do.
Indeed it is.
See, Dale, y'all had the money trees after all.
The whole time.
No, we don't have the money trees, which is why we're trying to sue this man and get him to agree to some kind of lesser deal. And he's got an ironclad contract. I don't blame the guy.
Yeah.
Settle it. Maybe what you owe me. That's it. So. All right, next up, Michigan State is in the news. They have just vacated 14 wins, basically from all of last year and everything. But this is following negotiations with the NCAA, committee to enforcement and all that kind of stuff. You have to agree to something, and you impose some kind of sanctions on yourselves, hoping like, hey, we did these things, so don't kill our university, don't give us the death penalty. But this was under violations from Mel Tucker's time there. So you're pretty much all of the 2022 to 2024 seasons. Those wins are all vacated, and it's due to ineligible players being involved in games. So they also got 3 years of probation, recruiting restrictions, $330,000 fine, and plus 1.5% of the football budget. They got three year show cause penalties for Mel Tucker, for Jordan, and for Khalif. I believe those are the two ineligible players, I think. I'm not sure. But Tucker was fired back in 2023 for unrelated sexual harassment allegations. So that's what's going on in Michigan State. Jake, this is your area of the college football country. What's your thoughts on this?
I mean, look, if you want to be good in the Big Ten, you got to find a way to do it somehow. You got to cheat to try to be good in the Big Ten, apparently.
Okay.
They couldn't make the cut, so they had to try to cheat, just like Michigan. I mean, it's a sickness up there in that state, I swear. So, who knows? But vacates, cheaters never prosper, unless you're the Patriots.
There you go. Louisville is in negotiations trying to extend Jeff Brohm. We've seen this recent surge in extensions for current coaches because of all these openings. Don't come poaching our coach. So here, take this contract and sign it and put a big fat buyout in it. And so if you come calling LSU, you owe us a lot of money if you want him. Basically, that's what's going on. But it's good for him. Jeff Brohm is at his alma mater. So if you can secure a long-term contract, you do that. Especially, look, Jeff Brohm is 26-10 in his third season at Louisville. He's currently being paid $5.5 million, and he gets, like annual bonuses and that kind of thing like that. But he is, I think, 6th in the ACC as far as compensation is concerned. So this will be a good payday for him, and give you some longevity, at least give you a nice golden parachute to land in if they want to get rid of you. So I don't blame you. I don't blame you. So this is going to be a guy that's off the radar. Will, how do you feel about that?
On my Gators radar?
Yes.
All set. Y'all can go ahead and sign him, though.
I mean, he maybe he was on our radar. Who knows? But I was interested to learn that Kiffin didn't actually sign his extension with Ole Miss. It's sitting on the table. And rumor has it right now, it's a check right now because Ole Miss will lose their guy. So
rumor has it what?
That Ole Miss is got a blank check on the table for them. As in they're not going to lose their guy. They're not going to be outbid.
Right. And if that check is blank and he still hasn't signed it yet, what's that tell you?
True. But maybe it's just that he wants to hear the numbers. And they need to bring the numbers back to Ole Miss.
So here's what's going to happen. Blank check or not, he gonna seek out and see what he can get out there in the market. And basically, if anybody can get within, I don't know, a quarter of what they're going to give him, but it's a better situation, he'll be gone. But if they can't, then yeah, he's going to have a decision to make, whether it's about the money or whether it's about the situation. Because there are better situations. Ole Miss, his situation is really comfy. And most teams are going to give him full total control. So that's an added benefit of staying there. But you got to think that he still has NFL in the brain. And while he probably could jump from Ole Miss to an NFL team, it'd be a lot better if he was like, I don't know, an LSU coach going to the NFL or a Florida Gators coach, then going to the NFL. He might want one more stop in college at one more, maybe one level up prestigious program. Because look at it like this. Don't get me wrong, Ole Miss is a great job. I've already said that. But LSU and Gators, those are both better jobs still. And with that said, yeah, those are the decisions he's going to have to make. And I think he's going to leave because he hasn't signed it yet.
He hasn't signed it. Coach, what do you think? What do you think Lane's going to do?
What if he signs it? And no, he signs it and Manning transfers to Ole Miss.
That'll be very fascinating. But I'm pretty sure he could get that again. I'm pretty sure he could get him to go anywhere. I mean, if he wants to play with Lane as his coach, no matter where Lane goes, unless it's to the NFL, he could probably get Arch over there. But the storylines at Ole Miss would be phenomenal for obvious reasons.
True.
Of course.
But I do like the possibility of Lane going to New York. He's got NFL ties.
Got dark ties.
His dad's a GOAT, got guard ties. So we don't have to worry about a new offensive system being learned for the quarterback.
Yeah.
So it's that's fascinating as well, but you probably get the same amount of money that you're going to be making Ole Miss in the NFL, but in Ole Miss you're running everything.
True.
Well, if that number is $19 million a year at coach, he might not get that in the NFL.
Oh, absolutely not.
That is tough. But you are right. Like the money's gonna look good. Plus, there's other like, I mean, do you think you get better endorsements as a head coach of Ole Miss or the Giants? You're in New York, like you're gonna go.
Yeah. There's money to be made in the Big Apple.
But the criticism level, though. Oh wow!
Yes,
stay at Ole Miss. He'll be. You don't even got to win a championship. They're gonna love you if you keep them winning because it's Ole Miss. But if you go to the Giants, you got to deal with that circus. So,
which I still don't really understand. Like
what?
The criticism in New York.
It's New
for
York.
The simple fact that, dude, like y'all don't win. Like this is the way. No, I get that. I get that.
If you're the Jets, yes. If you're the Jets, yes. But you're talking about in general, just as New York. It's New York. I mean, these people yell at signs on the road like they're just ornery. They're mad, angry people.
Yeah.
Have you seen their living conditions? I don't blame them. For those prices, I'd be pissed.
Yeah. So, but yeah, and I think Lane has really made his mark in college. I just think that's what you're good at, and I think you're going to learn from Nick Saban's mistake of moving to the NFL. And I mean, I know he's already done it before.
Mm-hmm.
I just think he's found a good thing in college. I honestly don't think he leaves Ole Miss.
Yeah. The only reason why I even imagine that he might, it's just, again, because he hasn't signed that yet. But there could be other factors for why he hasn't signed it. So, yeah. Like I said, it's a great job.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I know he likes attention. So maybe he just wants to be flirted with. You know, tell me I'm pretty.
Definitely attention whore. Definitely.
Because we didn't pay attention to them the last time around.
Right.
Like you guys wouldn't hire Napier quick, and we just upped and hired Brian Kelly. You know.
So here's the thing.
So we never gave him an interview.
So here's the thing, though. If we're sticking with the he's an attention whore line, then that actually might be more reason that we think he leaves Ole Miss. You can get more attention in LSU. You can get more attention in Florida, for sure. I also wonder, like, no matter how good he is and how well he gets this team to play, do you ever think he could turn Ole Miss into, like, I don't know, obviously not to the level, but like a Bama, like the way they had that run with Saban? Like,
I mean, no, you're not going to have that kind of run. And
no,
I
you won't have that run,
but
do you think you could turn the program into a destination program, like the way of Bama, the way of Florida, the way LSU is? Will everybody want to go there? Because, like, it's Lane. Players know him. And he still did. It's not like he had the craziest recruiting class. He's just coaching well.
Absolutely. And that was really a byproduct of them going a different direction. They spent a lot of money in the portal last year, and they didn't make the playoffs. And so the people that write the checks were like, yo, do it differently. You know, and so they focused on doing things differently. This guy went and found a D2 quarterback, bro, and the dude balling. You know, like that's some good job coaching and recruiting. And that's not breaking the bank. That dude ain't getting paid $3 million a year like Nussmeier is.
Well, I don't think it's not his money. He don't care what's being spent. Because I also wonder, like, sure,
so budget,
right? Fair. So he has what he has, but does he have to work really extra hard to get these type of players? Does he have to do extra work? Because if he's in the LSU program like that, it's not going to be as hard to pull these players. You're going to be pulling blue chippers on a regular basis just for where you are.
I agree.
So, but yeah, I hope he stays. I think that'd be a cool story for Ole Miss. Hope he stays. But if he goes, please come to Florida.
Let's talk about the CFP rankings for week 12. Ohio State number 1, followed by Indiana, Texas A&M, Alabama, and Georgia. This is a repeat of last week. No movement at all there. But Texas Tech is up there at number 6. That's pretty cool. Never really thought you'd see the day where Texas Tech is ahead of Texas, but that's what's going on here.
Weekly count. 8 SEC teams in the top 25, and 2 of them are, and 2 of them that aren't storied programs. Some of our best, not even in it. That's how good the SEC is.
True. Let's look at what the playoff picture would look like. Yeah, if it actually started this week based on these rankings here.
You kidding me? Trying to
Yeah,
win a
I'm
game.
looking for it.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs?
So, of course, the top four have that bye. Well, let's look at these matchups. Oregon. Notre Dame has to go to Oregon. All right, so that would be one matchup. Texas will have to go to Ole Miss.
That's scary.
And let's see, USF would have to go to Georgia.
I'll take Georgia in that.
Would have to go to Lubbock, Texas.
I'll take Texas Tech over Miami.
Mhm.
Right. Dang, this would be heavy Texas. Texas.
Yeah, a lot of Texas.
Yeah, I don't like that. All in the same bracket side.
Uh-huh.
Fight your way out that state.
That's right. You gotta fight your way out the state. Literally, you're gonna crown a state champion.
Yeah.
So yeah. But yeah, this would be cool. Getting a Georgia Bama matchup again. You know. And I'm guessing Oregon.
Oregon, Ohio State.
Yeah. Oregon, Ohio State here. And okay, Ole Miss and that would be a Indiana Ole
Track
Miss.
meet.
Yeah, it'd be meet. But I honestly think Indiana would end up beating Ole Miss there.
Can they go point for point with them?
Yeah. And
Two prolific offenses.
that would make Jake so freaking happy, bro.
Yeah, why not?
Oh my God, we wouldn't hit an end to that crap with Jake, bro. So yeah, that's what it looks like this week. We'll see what next week shakes out. It's going to be interesting watching this thing come down to the finish.
Gonna need two SEC teams to cannibalize again to give you guys a chance.
2 years in a row.
Let's look at the Heisman race. Julian Sayin still up top. Follow my Mendoza. Then Ty Simpson. Diego Pavia up next, and then Gunnar Stockton to round out the top five.
Yeah, I scratched my head too, Will.
To my Gunner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You see the odds is pretty damn long odds.
But they're more of a testament that everybody that the field sucks.
Right. That's what they're saying.
Yeah, it's not a great Heisman field this year.
That's what they're saying right there. Like, hey, we don't really know who else to put up here.
I mean, I think it's a 3-man race between the top three, no doubt.
It's Sands to lose. His team is too damn good, and he's playing solid ball.
Honestly, though, I think it's going to end up being Mendoza.
Me too.
And that's because of the fact that he's a freshman, right? And saying the freshman, right?
Yes. No, sophomore.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'll take it back then.
Wait, sophomore or is it redshirt freshman?
You redshirt freshman.
Okay, man.
When I looked it up on ESPN, it said he was a sophomore. But I'm probably right. That's fine.
Still second year.
But I'm probably right. That's fine.
I meant to say I'm probably. I meant to say I'm.
Yeah, I
probably
know.
right.
It was funny.
You know.
Mendoza, your first overall pick in the draft?
Yeah, they call him a sophomore. He was a true freshman. Oh, because he played in some games last year. That's why.
Yeah, honestly, right now in the quarterbacks. So I, evaluated Ty Simpson, and while he is a very good quarterback, and he definitely outplayed my guy. All right, 1,000%. Not saying anything bad like that. I just think in a perfect world, he would come back for another season. He's got more to learn. He's not ready. Okay. It's just that everybody else sucks. And because everybody else sucks, he's going to get a first round grade. He's gone.
Right.
Yeah. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. But he needs more seasoning, in my opinion.
Okay.
But yeah, if the Saints are up there like that, then I mean, yeah, I could see them picking Mendoza. See it happening.
Might not be bad.
Might not. Who knows?
I always worry about guys out of the defenses he's facing, Mendoza versus the defenses Ty Simpson.
Yes, I agree. And I was saying the same things too, but it's like there ain't too many successful, I guess, SEC quarterbacks out there in the NFL right now.
It's because they basically a lot of times they just get athletes. It's weird because they run a lot of pro style, but then they don't get pro style quarterbacks.
And Tua, I would say, was one of the best ones coming out of.
I never believed in him.
Well, the size thing was always a concern, but I'm like, man, he was doing this thing at Bama. Don't get me wrong, the conditions are perfect, right? You got a great offensive line.
Like if you, it's not just the line was great, but if you just read the list of receivers he played with,
yes, exactly,
and most of them on the team at the same time,
you got stars out there at receivers. So yeah, I get that too, but yeah, to me, man, he really sold me when he came in and like took the job from Hurts in a championship game. I was like, damn, Saban found him one, like. So yeah, man, that's what I thought there. Let's talk about week 11. So Ohio State took care of business at Purdue. Jake, give me your thoughts here.
Sloppy ass game, but they got it together in the second half like they always do.
All right.
But I think it was a little sloppy because they gave Cardinal a day of rest. They said, don't worry about this game. Go ahead and sit down.
And it was hamstring?
Yes.
Okay.
They said they even said it on the broadcast. They said Cardinal Tate had a slight tightness in his hamstring, so they shut him down for the day. I'm like, I mean, all right, who cares? We still got Jeremiah. We're good.
Has he been practicing this week?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. All right. Indiana, they won at Penn State.
Hard-fought battle.
Really, really hard-fought battle. That catch at the back of the end zone was remarkable. The ref was spot on with the call. I was giving him crap when I was like, how could you call that a touchdown? It's clearly out of bounds. Stupid ref. The dude was in bounds. Like,
and that's why you wear glasses.
Exactly. So yeah. Well, shout out to that ref, man. He did a great job. Texas A&M and Missouri, I thought that game would have been better than it was, but Texas A&M handled business. And yeah, the Indiana game was on my main TV, so that's how crazy that was. LSU did not play very well on offense at Alabama, which is been the problem of the freaking season, and that's because we still can't block. Yeah, shocking. The good things, they benched the guy who played right tackle, who was like the worst right tackle ever. He has never gotten better. Like, they benched him. They brought somebody else in Not saying he was much better, but somebody else.
Not everyone can be Will Campbell.
You can't keep doing the same thing every week and expect a different result. Okay, that kid was not getting it. I don't really understand coaches. Like, to me, you're supposed to get in there with your position coach. You go over some film, you see what they did wrong. You say, look, this is what you did wrong here. Make sure you put your hips this way, blah, 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 blah. And then you go out on the practice field, you do it. And if they're not making the corrections with the hips or whatever, you tell them again, make these corrections. They're still not making the corrections. You tell them again, and you sit them down.
That's too many strikes. You don't get it. You got to get out of here. Find the pine.
That's what you do. All right. So yeah, man. No,
Jake, your sons just beat coaches Mavs.
Yeah, no, I saw that. That's why I
this
laughed.
is not about a lawsuit. The lawsuit isn't about stealing money. The lawsuit is about LSU trying to lower his payment that he's due. So they're in negotiations pretty much. So all right, and the let's see, BYU and Texas Tech was not close at all.
Oh, I like how you just skipped over
that
that tough SEC schedule Ole Miss had right there. Rest of them are coming too.
It's no reason to talk about that game. You do realize the SEC is going to be playing 9 SEC games next year, right? Like we did talk about.
Yeah, it's about damn time.
You don't realize
so
he's just a hater.
Let's move on, Jake. Like, I mean, come on.
No, I'm not gonna come on.
LSU has one more cupcake left too. Western Kentucky. Like, yes, they're going to play it.
Every team in the league plays a few cupcakes. Just we don't have to play them during our conference games like you guys do.
We started out the year with
that's exactly what you did.
With playing Clemson. Who'd you start out the year with, Jake? Who'd you start out the year with, Jake?
Coach, say it.
But it's not important. Why y'all bring up old stuff?
You started out with Texas, huh? Yeah,
I said gambling.
Sure did. I mean, usually y'all start out with cupcakes. Okay, your second game was a cupcake. How about that?
You know, we wanted to prove we were better. We did.
All right then. Hell, you played Purdue. Shut up.
Seriously.
Oh yeah. Look, and Georgia's played Mississippi State. Shut up.
Oh.
Mississippi State would wipe Purdue off the map.
Yes.
I'd like to see it happen.
I would too. You might. But I don't know.
I don't think
Super Bowl games don't really count though, bro. Like
the Minor Key Muffler Bowl.
Yeah, you don't really get the whole rosters, bro. So that ain't really much bragging rights. That crap. Iowa and Oregon, they went the distance. Oregon had to give everything they had to pull out that victory there versus Iowa.
Is that another Gronkowski?
No, it's not. I was saying that the whole time when I was watching that game too. Like, hold on a minute.
Gronowski.
No, it's Gronowski.
Oh, it is Gronowski. Oh, yeah, it's funny. No case.
Another tough Big Ten game. Gotta love it. Hey, that game right there, though, shocked me. Virginia losing to Cal. That was crazy. Virginia losing to Wake. Sorry. I got the.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, wait, what?
No, I messed up there.
Yeah. Okay. Vandy really had to go to OT to beat Auburn. This is after they fired their coach Hugh Freeze. So maybe Auburn's I don't know, trying to get some kind of bump with the interim coach there. We'll keep an eye on that crap. SMU killed BC. And Florida.
We don't got to do this.
Yeah, Florida lost to Kentucky. And you guys also benched your quarterback, the same as LSU did in this previous game. However, This week coming up, I'm hearing that he is going to start.
Dale, I thought Nuss got injured. That's why he got benched or didn't play. I thought he was injured.
No, he got benched because he ran backwards like 20 yards and took a meaningless sack. The hell are you doing?
And that's who you want the Saints to draft?
No, that's not gonna happen,
bro.
Russell Nuss.
He knows now.
Listen, man. The man passed for 4,000 yards last season.
So
this
what?
Is not the same guy. The guy that played that had number 13 is not the same guy that's playing with number 18.
Yeah, this would have been a Ryan Leaf story all over again.
Telling you, man. This is not anything I saw last year. So yeah, but what happened in this game there, Will?
Nothing. Look at the score. I told y'all they're probably covering that we wouldn't help, and
it was interceptions pretty much, or what was the deal?
Yeah, man. I don't know what it is. He is like the definition of a gunslinger. He's just slinging it out there. He don't really care who's on the other end of these passes.
Man, you know what? He looked and was like, "Hey, a blue jersey's open."
Yeah, it's rough. Yeah, you just can't lose to a basketball school in football. Period. It's terrible.
It happens every now and then. All right, let's get to game previews of Week 12. Ohio State and
like 30 fucking 2.
Right.
Must be
exactly.
nice.
UCLA goes to Ohio State.
We'd have that average against Florida too.
Ohio State's a 32.5-point favorite.
I wasn't seeing
total for the game.
You're so defensive. That's how you know your conference sucks. You're so defensive. I was just laughing at how good your team is.
48.5 points is the total. Jake, take it away.
Oh yeah, easy coverage. Start the secondaries. Yeah, I mean, until Michigan, who really cares? Again, I did this last week. No, I'm not even gonna blow smoke like that. That's how you look like an ass. I ain't doing that. No, yeah.
If y'all lose to Michigan this year, it's gonna be the worst of all the times you've lost to them.
Probably, almost for sure.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure it is.
Taking the over. Definitely take the points too. Ain't no way in hell. UCLA is in like
taking UCLA for the points.
UCLA is absolutely butchered at the moment, so it's kind of one of them layup games.
They weren't
like
good
to
to start with.
Yeah, no, they really came into this season with promise, thinking Nico was going to do something with him, and they were like, I guess this wasn't what we thought we were getting.
Team sucks.
That was a couple million down the drain, but
so
yeah,
tickets.
No, just exactly layup game. Is this in UCLA, Dale?
No, this is at Ohio State.
Oh yeah, they're going to be screwed. This is definitely
like 50.
Yeah, we're going to get a Lincoln Keenhold sighting this weekend, so have your popcorn ready for that. And Julian Sain continues his march for a Heisman. Other than that, I mean, no updates. We don't have any injury reports. Carnell Tate is already, practicing. So other than that, everyone's staying healthy, crossing their I's, dotting their T's.
All right. Appreciate you, Jake.
Appreciate you.
All right, let's get to LSU and Arkansas. Arkansas comes to LSU. LSU is a 5.5-point favorite. The total for this game, 56.5. This game scares me just because Arkansas is terrible on defense. Okay, but Arkansas can freaking score. All right. They can't play no damn defense.
And y'all can't, so
we can't freaking score, bro. Yes. we have not scored more than 20 points versus a Division I school this year. Let that sink in. So every time I think a defense is terrible, that we're gonna go up against and we should get right. We don't get right, it just don't happen. but I'm only optimistic just because I saw the coaches do different things, call different screens, and I don't know, call different running plays that they worked for the most part. They ran the ball pretty decently, but somebody's got to step up at receiver, and I mean receiver. Trey's Green is our best receiving option out there. He didn't have a good game last week. We targeted him, and he didn't catch it, or we targeted him, or play was called for him. They didn't get the ball to him, or somebody just totally messed up the play, like being offside or holding or some bull crap like that. But yeah, man, and they are going to look at the other quarterback as well. He's more mobile, and they're going to probably run some packages with him. I hope they do it around the goal line if we're going to do it. Do something different around the goal line because we can't get in. So, all right, let's go to Ole Miss, and Florida goes to Ole Miss. Ole Miss is a 14.5 point favorite. The total is 53.5. This game is going to be on at 6 Central. So again, Florida is coming off of benching their quarterback, but he will be the starter. And what do you believe will happen for this week with DJ Lagway, man?
I mean, we're going to stick with him. We don't really have a much better option in his place.
Does he have a short leash this week?
If only to maybe get him to realize you got to stop throwing interceptions. Like, it's not a game, and he needs to realize that just because his job is pretty comfortable for right now, doesn't mean he can't be sat and not play for the rest of this season.
Right.
So yeah, it might be a short leash, but like I said, we don't really have better options, and everyone here is playing. The worse this season has got for us, the worse it seems like we're not going to be able to keep a lot of these players.
Right.
Which sucks. Like I said, probably my second favorite receiver room in the whole country, and I thought, oh man, with an arm like that and the ability that he has, we should have been running it up. At the very least, we should be like Arkansas is in terms of we can just put points up. But he's not ready yet. I think he still has potential to be a really good player. I don't know if we have the coaching staff to get him there.
Yeah. In my opinion, he's got to work on mechanics.
Yeah, they're awful. He's been relying on the fact that he can throw it a country mile.
Yes.
Yes. And it shows because he's been throwing it directly to the other team.
And of course, you guys gotta preach about that too.
Shout out to Will for continuing to be a Gator and to leave and I'm ready to leave BC.
Is there any way that they can simplify? Is there any way they can simplify the playbook for him?
It's already one of the most simple playbooks in college football. Like, we don't run very our scheme is not crazy. Have you heard Billy Napier talk? Not the sharpest knife in the drawer. I don't think his offenses were ever crazy at any stop. Solid, sure, but I don't even know what kind. Was he a defensive coach or offensive coach? Like,
he's an offensive guy. They're always talking about his offense.
Don't show.
Bro, our offense has sucked the entire time he's been here.
Yeah, they were always talking about the offense at ULL and how it compared to LSU, how it was so much better, that kind of stuff. So, yeah.
So, he must have left it there then.
Well, how's your running backs? I mean, I feel like you guys could set up a lot easier passes than just down the unless he's not accurate, which he isn't. Never mind.
Accurate. It's the problem. He literally just lets it rip. I mean, some of these picks are just like, who were you even throwing to? I don't know if there was a guy that was supposed to be there or why is this?
Yeah.
But I like the kid, man. Like, if you hear him talk and just, he's a good kid. He's a good locker room guy, man. But it is just not what we expected. And I'm hoping that it's the coaching. I'm hoping that they just didn't put together the right game plan, and maybe he'll stay and the next coach will be able to do that.
I wonder what the tape looks like. Like, do you got options on the check down and you don't want to take them and you greedy, or you just
it's that sometimes he holds the ball too long at times.
Yes,
because again, all the cannon arm quarterbacks tend to do that because they know that they have an extra second than a regular quarterback has because of their arm. He is sailing ball. Some of these balls are 10 yards over receivers' heads.
Yeah.
It's rough, man.
Yep.
So I don't know how it's gonna play out with him. Like I said, I do think if a guy like Kiffin had him, because I still think with all these interceptions, he's better than Ole Miss's quarterback.
Yeah. I mean,
but he's better.
Honestly, bro, like the guy came from Division II, like for real. Like he didn't have the job when they started the season.
Right.
Like, he only got that job because the other guy got injured, and he just been balling. Don't get me wrong, he's been balling, but
he's had some shitty games too. But
yeah, but that I just believe that system is so quarterback friendly. I could probably do a little something in the system, you know. I think Lane could do that.
Murray over here.
And I think that's what's going on with this. So
yeah, I really hope, like, I want one of the, we all do, but I hope he gets like a quarterback coach, like one of them type of coaches who know how to work an offense.
Guru.
And I would keep all the defensive coordinators and staff in place if you can, because our defense has been pretty good. The time that it's been bad, it's because they're on the field too long and too often. So
yep. We'll see who they end up hiring, man.
Yeah.
Let's go to our last game. Number 10 Texas at number 5 Georgia. Georgia is a 5.5 point favorite, and the total is 48.5 for this game. This is your ABC game there at 6:30, and we'll see what's going to happen here. Banning has like a total of 2,800 yards this season, and I think he's been looking a lot better than he has than earlier in the season. I think he's picking up some things, he's putting some things together, and this is going to be a big test against Georgia. But Georgia, this ain't like a steel curtain here. Like, they can be had.
Right.
So, Coach, what's your thoughts on this game?
Man, this is another high stakes SEC game. Got college football playoff implications. You got number 5 against number 10. It goes down to about 5 or 6 categories. First of all, it's going to be quarterback play. Like you mentioned, man has been playing better recently. But Stockton, as we saw earlier, he's a Heisman candidate. Absolutely. So he's been showing his worth as well. It's going to come down to which quarterback makes the least amount of mistakes. Then you got Texas's defense versus Georgia's run game. The primary strength of Texas is their defense is the run game. They lead the nation in sacks. They're second against the run. But then Georgia's offense is run heavy. They I think they've produced over 1,700 yards this season rushing. So it's going to come down to whether the Longhorn defensive front can hold up against the Bulldogs rushing attack.
Yeah, I think it's like 97 yards a game. The average.
Yeah, they pounded folks.
Rushing.
Beating you into submission.
Yes.
Passing offenses. This is where I'm not ready to totally commit yet to Texas. They say Archie is playing better, but I think it's more of, as we had detailed earlier, his offensive weapons. They're young. All those guys, this is a primetime game in Athens. Are you gonna be able to hold up in that environment? It's gonna be somebody gonna be kind of starstruck.
Yeah. Big game.
Now you're looking at the on analysis of recent momentum. Texas has come in. They won 5 straight, but they've been more of kind of like survive in advance type of games, because they have had some major inconsistencies, as mentioned. While Georgia, they've been consistent early on. They kind of cleaned everything up after they lost to Alabama. And then the last thing you got to think about, they are playing in Athens. Home field advantage, difficult place to play. Georgia's won 33 straight home games.
Right.
Before they lost to Alabama this year. So they're looking to start a new streak again.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia's also beat them twice last year in the last 2 matchups. But again, it's a different season, different teams. Texas got to start fast, because if they gotta try to play from behind, I think they're playing right into Georgia's hands.
They want to run.
Yeah, they do. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting game. I think if they get past this game, I think no matter if they win or lose, depending on, well, I won't say no matter, depending on what the outcome is. Also, if they win against A&M, they're good. If they lose against A&M, if it's a close game, I still see them still hovering around, be able to make a college football playoff push.
All right.
If they win this game this week.
Yes. Got you. All right, let's look at our pick'em standings. I have done very badly.
What didn't they jump up to like 5 and then bounce back down to 10? Like the difference between 5 and 10. I just keep bouncing around this list.
Dale, you moved in front of me.
Yeah, not really. We're tied. But yeah, we're ahead of Will. How about that? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that.
There we go.
Are you telling
Will sucks.
It's fine.
Yeah. Will sucks.
Thanks, butthead.
Yeah, I've been watching that jump, bro. It's been pretty interesting, bro. I have to say it.
They brought it back out, right?
Yeah, the new one's been pretty interesting.
What do they even do? There's no more MTV videos. That used to be the basis of the show.
They watch it on YouTube now. They watch the YouTube videos.
Actually, that's a fascinating turn. That makes sense.
But sometimes it's not music videos. Sometimes it's actual YouTube videos.
That's actually way better.
Some
so the reaction stuff.
Well, to be fair, they were the original reaction duo.
Yes.
Like that's how it started with those two.
Yes.
And then so for them to be reacting to the crazy shit that's on YouTube, that's actually a lot better than the music videos. That probably gives you way more content.
On like ASMR videos, this lady was doing something like
Hey, look,
I'm not gonna lie. The pivot to YouTube is endless content for that.
Yes. Beavis and Butthead could make themselves a little comeback on MTV. They just got rid of ridiculousness. So
absolutely.
Did they really end ridiculousness finally? A dynasty has ended.
Yeah, it's no longer a 24-hour marathon on MTV of ridiculous.
Rob Dyrdek owns MTV, I believe.
Yeah, that dude was getting $3 million a year for that show.
And that wasn't his only show on the network. He also had Fantasy Factory.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, he had like a show where like they would just be in this. He had like a whole like a hangar. He bought like a aircraft carrier hangar and he just filled it like a warehouse and just filled it with like ramps and just a bunch of crazy. Yeah, that show was dope. But yeah, shout out to Rob Dyrdek.
The other thing that they did that was interesting is they go to a different universe and Beavis and Butthead are like 40 plus, and they're sitting on the couch, talking and doing stupid crap like that too.
Yeah.
And so that's even funny too.
So now they're adding a Rick and Morty layer. I love it.
Yeah, man. It's hilarious, bro. So, all right, let's pick the games here. Arkansas at LSU. LSU 5.5 point favorite. I'm gonna pick LSU because we're playing at home.
Fair.
Jake, who you got?
Arkansas.
All right. Will.
LSU.
All right. Coach.
Go Tigers, go.
Go Tigers.
All right. Florida at number 7, Ole Miss. Ole Miss is the 14.5 point favorite. I'm going Ole Miss here. Jake.
I got Ole Miss as well.
Of course you do.
Ole Miss, they're gonna cover, and we're not gonna help.
All right, Coach. UCLA at number 1, Ohio State. Ohio State 32.5 point favorite. Everybody picking Ohio State, right?
Yes.
Yup.
All right. Number 10, Texas at number 5, Georgia. Number 5, Georgia is 5.5 point favorite. Yeah, give me Georgia. They're playing at home. Jake.
I guess Georgia. I don't like the pick, but
Yeah.
you saying the home field advantage, I mean, it makes a lot more sense in college.
Mm-hmm. All right, Will.
Yeah, I hate this game. I'm gonna go Texas. They have to win this game for certain things for them to happen in the future, like playoffs. Playoffs?
Are you kidding me?
You kidding me? I win a game.
Just trying to win a game.
We owe him money. We dropped that way too much.
It's ingrained into our DNA.
Did you see somebody, the sideline reporter, caught him at a recent Colts game and got him to do it?
Really?
He did it, and he bought it. And he was like, because remember, he used to be mad. I used to hate it.
Yeah.
But now that he's older now and he's like less angry, he was just basically like, yeah, man. He's like, it's been fun. He's like, I'm just glad people still like remember it and stuff like that.
Less angry.
He is. He's
stressed.
Oh, bless his heart.
He was always an angry coach, though, for real. He was always an angry coach.
Just a surly guy.
With this diddly poo.
Did you see that video I tagged you in with Mora talking at Saints camp?
No, I missed it.
Yeah, I tagged y'all in the Facebook. It was a couple days ago. Anyway, he's like, it was a joint practice against the Chiefs, and he was like, the guy we picked up on waivers, he's playing for the Chiefs. They cut him before he went to camp. See, maybe that tell you the difference between their team and our team. He's the damn star of the day, the Saints.
Yo, he's one of those guys that like, he's cool and he's chill and everything, but he's easy to rile up. And once you get him going, he just starts letting loose. I love it.
No, he got a great all-time liner in this one. Y'all gotta go and watch it though, for real.
Yeah, okay.
He got an all-time liner in there. He was like, what are you taking into account all the injuries? The reporter's asking this. Are you taking into account all the injuries and all this stuff? Coach Moore was like, I don't take into account shit.
Man, we need those coaches back. We need more of them.
Like, I'm taking account we got an ass whoop. That's what I'm taking account of.
Hey, that's why I love Signetti, because Signetti's like that. He's one of the old school, like,
yes.
He gonna run his mouth coaches. I love it.
Yeah, this was just a practice, bro. Like
Had it riled up.
It was going off.
That's like that Cat Williams joke talking to gangsters. He's like, "Nigga, you gangster over breakfast? Like, chill out. Like, so early."
That dude was going off. I can't imagine what he said to the team. Good Lord. That's what he said to
At
the
any
media.
given time, right? You never hear guys talk about how he was in the locker room. They're like, "Yo, we can't even touch you."
He's probably busting shit up in there.
Jim Moore was something else, bro.
Handing out verbal thrashings.
All right.
The face he
last
gave
one.
me, he said playoffs. He said the face he gave me is just perfect.
Gave him the rock eyebrow with it.
Basically. With the screw face, though. Like, the whole thing was just, he was so pissed that somebody even asked about the playoffs.
Yeah, and he damn near had the Barney Fife voice to go with
That's
it,
what I'm
too.
saying. Playoffs?
Playoffs? Are you kidding me? Playoffs?
Yeah, he cocked his head to the side. Playoffs? Are you kidding me? He's trying to win a game.
Like, what are we talking about here?
Tell you, bro, Jim Morris all-timer, bro.
That's the gift that keeps on giving, man.
We need more coaches to go off in these press conferences. What's wrong with y'all, man? Come on.
Yo, he didn't pass recently, but rest in peace, man. I miss Mike Leach. That's another one.
Yeah, man.
The road
Absolutely.
is not better without Mike Leach in it. It's worse.
All right. The last one, number 11, Oklahoma at number 4, Alabama. Alabama is a 5.5-point favorite in this game. Sooners should be the desperate team here. They're pretty much facing their playoff life right here. They're playing for their playoff life.
Playoff starts Saturday.
Yes, they lose this game here, it's over for the playoffs. So Alabama's coming off of beating LSU, and I thought the team they're I mean, it's not Saban's Alabama, so they're not just going to dominate you or anything like that. But I mean, LSU did have a chance to win that game, and I mean, down one score with a few minutes left, we didn't do anything with it because we can't score. And just for that reason, man, I think Oklahoma's gonna make this thing close, at least. I know for sure they're gonna cover. So for that reason, give me Oklahoma, man. Jake. Riveting.
Great audio, people.
Man, I love this breakdown, Jake. Thank you so much.
Yeah, great point. Best point he's made in a while.
God.
Honestly.
I was muted.
Yes,
muted.
Jake.
Oh my God. I just said all that. Then you guys said riveting. I'm like, well, everyone in this house is sleeping. I can't be screaming. Oh, what I said was, in the great words of Pat McAfee, give me Alabama to break all their hearts. No playoffs for them.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, they're playing for a lot right now. So
okay. Coach?
I'm gonna take Bama.
All right. There we go. Chris got Oklahoma. All right. There we go.
That's that home of Georgia in them.
So there we go. Chris said if the Bulldogs win, he wants to talk about it. All right, man. We will see you guys next week for more college football talk. Appreciate everybody for joining in, and appreciate you guys for coming through the SEC Pub as always. So we'll see y'all next week.
Remember to follow us on social media at BS and Beer Media. Also, smash the like button on YouTube and share with friends.